And now I have another presentation to make, and this one is also very meaningful and very touching, I find. We've been putting this off for a little while, and we finally have this ready because we're getting near another celebration which is coming up. And the last Sunday in May is First Responders Sunday, and will be a special celebration at the Holy Family by Father Legier and his committee from the Knights of Columbus, who are also here tonight to witness this presentation that we have. And this presentation I've been serving the community for 18 years, and this is the first time I've seen this type of presentation being put forward. So tonight it is an honor, and I'd like to read a little background. On March the 28th, 2009, surrounded by darkness on the ice of the Bathurst Harbor, two of our firefighters put themselves at great risk in order to rescue a Bathurst resident from the icy, open waters that he had fallen into. With a line attached to each other, because they had to act immediately, they couldn't wait for the rescue boat to get there because they knew the time was of the essence. One stayed back a little ways as an anchor, while the other crawled out on the ice, searching for the voice that they heard in the darkness that had fallen, the person that had fallen into the water. Captain Joseph Wiseman, who was attached to firefighter Christopher Gray, reached into the frigid waters to rescue Mr. Thomas Baraglia. All the while, Captain Wiseman was himself lying in water on top of the ice, as was Mr. Gray. The heroic efforts of these two responders, as first responders, who acted immediately and didn't wait because they knew they just didn't have time, saved Mr. Baraglia. For their valiant efforts, it gives me great pleasure to present the Medal of Valor to Captain Joseph Wiseman and firefighter Chris Gray. Would those gentlemen and Fire Chief Robert Longley please come forward for this presentation? Is Mr. Baraglia here this evening? I stopped to speak to him again this afternoon, but he was having difficulty with it as well. So anyway, he really, really appreciates what these gentlemen have done. Of course, Chief, we'd like to shake hands and congratulate, say a few words.
Captain Wiseman, Christopher Gray. On behalf of the Bathurst Fire Department and all the members, we wish to congratulate these two members for saving a life. These two members were called that evening to go out and save a life, and when they got there, they saved one. But knowing prior to, they didn't realize that there was another person that had fallen into the ice, and because of the time, in essence, it was just, we were unable to save her. We like to at least maybe bow our heads and take a moment of silence for that young lady who lost her life on March 28th, 2009. If you all can bow your heads with us for a moment. Thank you.
Council, would you please come out and send your best wishes? And members of the Knights of Columbus that are holding the first responders, would you first come out as well? Anybody else who would like to join in and congratulating these gentlemen? See you on the last Sunday. For their valiant efforts, it gives me great pleasure to present the Medal of Valor to Captain Joseph Wiseman and firefighter Chris Gray.
A snowmobile accident could have been much worse had it not been for two Bathurst firefighters. A man was pulled from icy waters after he tried to rescue his fiancée. Chief Robert Longley says his crew had to act fast.
There wasn't much time for them to wait for the rescue squad to arrive and get all their gear and get prepared to go out. So they initiated upon themselves to go out and see if they can rescue Mr. Braglia.
It was March 28, 2009 when the Bathurst Fire Department received a 911 call. A snowmobiler had fallen into the Bathurst Harbor. Captain Joey Wiseman says they were the first to arrive and could hear a man yelling for help. Wiseman says rescuers proceeded to the water's edge where they found Thomas Braglia had fallen through the ice. Rescuers pulled him to safety, but his fiancée, whom he was trying to save, was never found.
My heart sank, as well as the other members of the department. We couldn't believe it. So he had instructed us that Giselle had been in the water approximately, he figured anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes.
Wiseman says he was hired to protect the citizens of the city, and dangerous situations are sometimes part of his job.
And you know, it's adrenaline. We never think of the danger. We only realize the danger afterwards. But you know, it's a job that I do, and I speak for myself and every member of this department. If it happened again today, every member in this department is going to do what we did. The medal that we received, it's a medal that the department has received.
Mayor Stephen Burnett says in his 18 years serving the community, this is the first time a firefighter has ever received the Medal of Valor. Mike Diot, First Local News, Bathurst.